Countdown. Oh, there it is.
Hello. Oh my gosh. Super exciting. Trying out new things. I'm so excited. Welcome. So we are here on Wine About It. And today we're going to wine about being successful with soul. And I have a special guest, Virginia Scheuer. So welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tiara, aka T, the Wine Diva. I am a wine consultant and a certified life and business coach. I am also a Reiki master to be. Hello, Jen. How are you? And I love sharing how you can live your best life all with a glass of wine. Hi, Pam. So every Thursday, we bring you a live podcast broadcast on Facebook and YouTube, and we drink some wine and introduce you to some phenomenal experts in their respective fields and educate you on many areas of life so you can, in fact, live your best life. So last week, we spoke with Stephanie Labonte about worthiness, and next week, we're going to be talking with Portia Newton about owning your sexuality. And today we have Virginia Scheuer, my personal life and business coach. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, she is a friend. She is a mentor. She is amazing. And we're talking about success with soul. So this is going to be fire. So please invite, tag, and share, and all your friends that you feel like would enjoy this chat. And V, so would you please introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do?
Oh my gosh, Tiara, thank you so much for having me. This is like so awesome. I haven't done an interview in so long. And so I'm just so happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Okay, so my name is Virginia Scheuer, and I am a Soul Plus business coach and also the founder of the Soulpreneurs University, where we do dual certification process for people who want to be life, business, soul intuitive, health coaches. You get your choice of two and included in the program, and I'm about to launch, so I'm very excited that. I'm also the founder of the See Body Soul Business app, where we bring together people who want to do more good on the planet and bring them a way to be able to bring their courses and their communities into a place where it's naughty and they can feel soulful in doing their businesses.
I love it. Woo! Okay, so we can't have a wine about it without wine. So this week's wine that we're featuring is the Suburban Fracas Reprobate. It was from my August wine club. It is a sweet red blend. It's fabulous if you like your wines on like the fruitier side, less tannins, but you want to have that like round, like unctuous red awesomeness. This particular wine is actually sold out, but I'm excited to say that November's Wine Club will actually feature a sweet red wine. So don't get too sad that this one's sold out, because there's another one coming down the way.
Tiara, you're just evil. You're evil. You make our mouths water. You're like, sorry, it's sold out. You can't get this. Only I can drink this.
If you were a wine club member in August, you might have a bottle still, but there's always awesome stuff that comes down the lane, so it's cool. I love it. Don't want to make you guys too jealous, but yeah, if you would like to join our monthly wine club and get 4 wines every single month, plus access to our monthly virtual wine events, just go to winedivatiara.com and click wine club, or follow the Linktree link that I will be dropping in the chat. I'll also add it to the description of this video later on after we're live, because Facebook gets a little sassy about external links and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
All right. So enough about the wine. Let's get to UV. So what does it take to be successful with an online business?
Right down and dirty. Like, just right down to it, will you? Okay, so first, I'm seeing all my friends. So hi, friends. So glad you're here. I see Stacia and Tanya and Pam and Jen. Hi, everybody. So glad you're here, first of all. Okay, so what's the question again?
I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. It's always a good time with V. If you haven't worked with her one-on-one, you need
Aw,
to.
thank
You
you.
totally need to. So the question was, what does it take to be successful with an online business?
Ah, excitement,
Mm.
heart, openness, and a willingness to fall flat on your face over and over and over again.
Oh my gosh. So true. It is like, I feel like I saw an image the other day and it was like successful people versus unsuccessful people. And it had like each person had like 8 blocks that all said fail on it. And
Yeah.
so like the person that was unsuccessful just let the failures fall on top of them and let it
Mm.
squash them and let it hold them down. But the person that's like successful, they just picked their failures up and were walking away. Like they were like, all right, I learned from that mistake. I learned from that situation. And now I'm moving on to the next thing and I'm going to try this thing.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Just keep going. It's the resilience, how fast you can get up from your last loss to keep
Mhm.
going, moving forward, and being able to take that and not saying, um, something went wrong with it, but instead like analyze it and say, okay, what went right? And then what can I improve? Now let's go.
Yes, yes. It's all about like recalibration. I feel like
Yes.
so many people are expecting like the very first time you touch something, it's gonna turn to gold. And I mean, like there are some like lucky people out there that happens to,
I
but
don't
like
think so.
99.9% of us.
I think what happens is we just luckily fall upon them when they hit the big success, but we didn't see
Mhm.
everything behind. We didn't see what was going on prior to. Not everything everybody touches, those people touch turns to gold, right? Um,
So true.
yeah,
I mean, like with that and thinking about that, it's also like that person that we've seen online or whatever that like, oh my God, it seemed like they just started this business and now they're like super platinum Pikachu, whatever crazy level of whatever business that they're in, or like directors, I don't know, Simplify, Kappa, whoever. Like, but like you said, you don't know what they did in the back. Yay, magic wine shows up.
my husband comes
Thanks.
home and he brings me wine, the best man on the planet.
Justin's are pretty awesome.
Justin's are pretty awesome.
Fun fact for those who don't know, like V and I have worked together a lot, but both of our significant others are named Justin. I think it's like the most hilarious thing ever.
I do too. When you like at the retreat, when you kept calling for Justin or Jay, I was like, "Where's oh, never mind,
Not my Justin.
not my Justin." But it was a nice second. I mean, Jay is amazing.
Yes,
Jay's a
yes,
pretty cool
yes.
guy.
And he's actually like playing a video game right behind me. Not listening to anything we're saying.
Oh well, you'll just have to tell him how Virginia said he was amazing.
Yes, he'll just watch it on the replay. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. So getting back to like the topic at hand,
Oh
we
yeah.
were saying being successful. So like the people that might seem like they had that instant success, we didn't see what they did on the back end, whether,
Yep.
whether it was like a person that might have volunteered since they were in high school and they have this amazing network and they've like fostered this community and now they're able to like say, hey, I'm starting this new thing, and they've already built social proof with these
That's
amazing
right.
people that are willing to, buy into whatever it is they have to offer. So that it's not an instant success, it's that they've already built community, they've already like fostered relationships, and that's like the hugest point in my opinion, one of the biggest parts about doing sales and connecting online.
Absolutely. I would say that 90% of the entrepreneurs that come online, whether it's network marketers or wanting to start with a product or service,
Mhm.
they don't have that community built yet. They don't
Right.
automatically have all of these people that want to rush into their item because, number one, they don't. Their item isn't something that their family and friends necessarily want, but they're passionate about it. And then number two, they haven't met, like, know, and trust yet in the area of their new expertise. And so every time we find something new, we have to ground into that area of expertise and prove, like you said, that social prove to others that we know our shit. We know what we're talking about, right?
Yes. Yes, we are an expert in our own field. And I think like if we can't think of ourselves as an expert, no one else is going to think about us as an expert in our own field.
Oh,
So, can you talk a little bit about like showing up like authentically and really also like a little bit about mindset?
yeah. Most people, when they start online, um, their confidence in their confidence needs a little boost and it needs help. And when your own confidence needs help, that means that you have work to do to gain the confidence of other people. People will have confidence in you if you have it in yourself. And so the best way to build confidence online is just to go out there and to do it. Wouldn't you say, Tiara? Like just
Yeah.
go out and frickin' do it. Go I I believe, and I'm pretty sure you do too, that going live
Mhm.
is a great way to build your confidence. Is it going to give you immediate success? No, because you're still building confidence and you're practicing. And it's okay to practice. It's okay to practice into your field. And it's okay to
Mhm.
get out there and just go rather than being perfect and then going. You'll never get out there and do it if you are trying to be perfect before you go, because you'll never get there. You're never going to be perfect.
There's always something to learn and grow and like improve upon. If we don't like if we're not growing, we're basically dead. Let's be real.
It's true. It's true. And I believe that it just takes time for you to build that confidence. And I call it authentic authority. And
Mm,
once you start building your confidence, you're going to step more and more into your authentic authority, meaning that you come and you are you. So you're not coming as, oh, hello, I am Tiara, the woman diva, because that's totally not you, but
no,
some
no.
people think that their brand needs a face. They think that they
Mhm.
need to put on a face for their brand. And it's very, very, sometimes it's even so subconscious that they don't even know it, but they're putting on a voice. Have you ever seen those people that like put on a voice when they come on? And
Yes,
and
yes.
it's okay, it's okay. I mean, like, okay if you come on with a voice, it's okay if you come on stiff, it's okay if somebody says, "Oh, you need a lot of work." I mean, it's okay because you need to keep doing it to get better, and you also need a coach to help you get better because you can't see you like someone can see you, and those people out there that are critiquing you, you need somebody to filter it for you and give you an authentic, nonpartisan,
Mhm.
no, nothing attached to it, um, experience and critique that's going to help you get over that hump and get into your authenticity. It's not just my band teacher in high school. He said, practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. And I was like, what the hell? I've got to be perfect in my practice?
My
Mother.
piano teacher used to say that.
Okay. Well, what your piano teacher meant was that if you do it, always do what you've always done and you always get what you've always gotten. So
Mhm.
even if you come in and you are consistent going live every single day, that doesn't mean you're going to improve. You're just going to do the same bad habits over and over and over again. You may get more relaxed and that may have some improvement there. But really, to get you on step, you need somebody that is going to be completely honest with you to talk to you about how to improve
Mhm.
from a third party stance that has nothing to do with your business.
Yes, yes, so true. I love that because you have to like you said, if you just keep doing it the same exact way, it's like muscle memory and it
Mhm.
gets into your body, it gets into your spirit, it gets into your like it gets into all of the things. And if you're doing it wrong, like there it might not even be like a big thing you're doing wrong. It could just be like something that needs a little bit of a tweak. But if you're consistently doing it like just off, you're not going to go as far as you really want to go if you were doing it the right way.
Right. And you've got to be in so Tiara and I are both actors,
Yes.
and we grew up around constantly getting critiqued. And,
Yeah.
you're the actor on the stage and your director is constantly feeding you feedback about all the things that you've done wrong. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hardly ever do you get the feedback that you're doing a good job. A good director will, but that's not the norm, right?
And it's like, these are all the ways that you're a horrible human being. No, not quite, but like
one of my acting teachers is she was my director, and she literally from the audience said to me I was on the staging, and there were probably 20 other actors around, and she stopped the production and she said to me from the seats, "Virginia, will you please just act for once in your life?"
oh, that's dramatic.
You don't want that kind of coaching. No. In all seriousness, though, you have to get thick skin is what I'm getting to. Is
Yes.
that,
Yeah.
not that you need that kind of talk. No one should speak to you, but um, you must get to a point where you're ready to hear real critique. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that is why not everyone is going to be successful online. Not everybody's gonna be successful online because they're either gonna get torn down by the critique and say, "Well, yeah, I'm not good enough.
Right.
I'm not cut out for this." Or they're going to say, "F you," and, run off, or
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna keep the same thing they've always done and not improve
Yes.
because
Yes.
they don't wanna hear it. They
Mm-hmm.
can't, and it's not like they're being stubborn. It's literally it's literally a muscle. It's it's not something that comes naturally to most people.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't come naturally to me. Did it come naturally to you?
No. I'm still learning on a daily basis.
And I never took critique well either, Tara. Like, I was not a good like, I some of my directors will probably, like, to this day, have this opinion of me, of who I was as an actor.
Right.
And it wasn't I always had a defense. I was always just defending what I was doing, director, like, "Oh, I did this
Mm-hmm.
because," and it's like, "Virginia, don't give your opinion about, like, why, just do it differently." And that's
Mm-hmm.
what it takes to be great online and be successful online, is to listen to your coach and just try it. Try it on for size.
Yes.
I always say that there is no cookie cutter for online classes, right?
So
And so
true. So true.
right. So, when you try it on and see if it fits, if it doesn't fit, you can always throw it out. You can always give it to Goodwill. It You don't have to keep it on, but the important thing is
Mhm.
that you try it out.
Most definitely. So why why was tapping into soul such a game changer for you?
Oh, well, it 100% was a game changer for me because when I was doing business without thinking about soul and without incorporating that in my business, I was
Mhm.
a complete flop. Like, I was not successful at all. I tried too hard. I was constantly seeing the lack. I was constantly seeing what I didn't have. And when I flipped the switch of practicing my meditation, and I
Mhm.
think that is the gateway. Meditation isn't something that's gonna it's not the thing that changes your life. Meditation is the gateway that helps you access the new life.
Mm.
And I was terrible at meditation. I could only meditate for like 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And my mind just like didn't want to sit there quiet. Like it wanted and it would race. And like I had so many thoughts ago, like that would happen. Oh, I was terrible at it. And my husband was so much better at it to start with than I was.
Mm,
And I gave up on it a couple of times, more than a couple. But finally, I had a mentor that helped me access soul by way of meditation, by listening to some guided meditation.
mhm,
And it helped me align and feel something different inside of me. It helped me feel better. Like when
mm.
I left the meditation, I actually felt better. And so I recommend to anyone who has struggles with just being silent to do some guided meditation. It is the gateway into your success. And the reason it is, I'm getting to it. The reason it is because you have it. It allows, like, the meditation allows you the space between all of the thoughts that are happening throughout the day. So the meditation itself is like a muscle that you're working out, and then during the day, all of a sudden you can slow. It's easier to slow down the mind. And
Mhm.
because I was able to slow down the mind and allow, I call it the space between. It's like the space between my thoughts and focus there. When I focus there, I tap into soul. And soul is never wrong. Soul has direct connect with God, source, the divine, all that is. And when I can get in touch with soul, I am unstoppable.
Yes.
It taps into excitement. It taps
Mm.
into a unlimited source of energy. People always talk about being too tired, but when you tap into soul, it's an unlimited energy. When you tap
Yes.
into soul, it's an unlimited purpose. Like you feel your purpose like you've never felt it before. And that drive is what constitutes success. When you can get into the excitement, that is what drives you to the success that you're craving. It's what
Mm.
it's all about, and staying in that higher level emotion. Your attitude is everything. When you're in a higher level emotion and when you're in a better attitude, that is when you're successful with your business. And that's what made me successful. I just got excited every single day. I tapped into soul. I spoke my truth. I wasn't afraid. And guess what? You have all of this confidence that wells up within you that you didn't even know you had. That's the cool thing about soul, is that, like, when you tap into soul, all of a sudden you feel this confidence about you that is like, holy shit, where did that come from?
Yes.
Right? So
Right.
that's why soul is about tapping into your why and your purpose. It's about tapping into that deep well within you that,
Mm.
some people crave. They're like, "Oh, I've got to make it. I've got to be successful. Why am I not successful yet? I've got to get there." And they're like pushing through it. And I've been there. I was that
Oh,
way.
yeah.
But as soon as I relaxed that and said, "You know what? Soul's got me. God, source, divine's got me. All my angels that are around me, they've got me. They've got my back. I'm in this. Okay, let's go, people. Like, what's next?"
Yes.
Instead of that push. People
Mhm.
feel that push. That's the other thing. People feel that push and they run away from it. When
Mhm.
they see that you're desperate, or when they see that you like want it so badly, they don't want your product badly anymore.
Yes. So true. There's a difference between like feeling someone's excitement. They're like, you're excited to like help someone. You're excited about like how much you love your product. You're excited about all of the things. Like, it's different from that than like, I need someone to buy my stuff. I need, like, you can feel that. And like when you feel it, it comes from like a buyer's perspective. I feel like you might be like, okay, I'm gonna buy because I really want to help my friend out, versus like I'm gonna buy because I really love this product. And now you're not gonna be, that person probably is not gonna be a lifer. They're gonna probably be more of a like, all right, I have the finances to like help this person out from time to time. But like when there's excitement from you, they feel that same excitement and they want to do the thing and they're excited to continue to do the thing.
Yeah, or they'll just say it's not for them, and they know that you're
Right.
not gonna get your feelings hurt because of it. You don't want people to be sympathy,
Mm.
customers, you know? Like, how many people want sympathy customers? "Just buy from me because I need a quota," or "Buy from me because, you're my friend." Nobody wants that. We want
No.
we want our lifers to come in, and how we
Yes.
attract our lifers is through accessing that soul piece.
Mm,
Accessing the soul piece and getting in with who you really are, and that is the thing about soul, it's tapping into who you really are. That's all it is, and who
mhm,
you are is a confident, radiant human, and if you're telling yourself anything different, you're tapping into something else.
mm. So, so true.
Yeah.
Ah, I love that. I love it. I love it. So, like, what does it look like if you are tapping into soul?
What does it look like? It looks fun.
Mm,
It looks relaxed. It looks chill. It looks like all of a sudden you start attracting who you're wanting, like people are coming to you instead of you going out to people all of the time. Sure,
mhm,
it's fun to reach out to people. I don't not recommend reaching out to people, but there's a difference between having to reach out to people and doing it because it just keeps getting better and better. And why not? Because they were calling for it today. Like the
mhm.
difference is that your energy shifts and people see that and people want more of it.
Yes. Mm, that feels so good.
It
I
does feel
love it.
good.
It feels so good.
So I know, I love that. So good.
So good. So, I had a question and it just like flew right out of my head. Um, we're talking about so you spoke about meditation. Are there other techniques that you would recommend to helping connect with soul?
Yes, dancing and getting the groove
Yes.
on, like, nothing like playing your favorite jams and just moving and I one of my favorite things is playing with my pups. I
Oh.
absolutely I connect a soul by playing with my pups. I go outside, connect with nature is a great way to connect into soul.
Mhm.
Listening to music, listening to inspiring music. I actually go you can YouTube, different hertz, and I love the 432 hertz. If you YouTube that, that is in an energy that is it's grounded and yet it taps in. And so if you start listening to that in your ear, it can help as well.
Okay. I've
Yeah.
been like listening to different or like they just kept popping up onto my YouTube and I actually like today signed up for like the free month of like being able to like YouTube the premium so you
Yeah.
can like you don't have to like leave your phone wide open, like you can close your phone, you can access other apps while you're listening, which is
Yes.
really cool. So like do you know more about like the different frequencies because you said which one do you like?
I like the 432 my favorite. You know, I am a dabbler in frequencies, and you know who is the best at sound frequencies is Elisa Mann Jones.
Okay.
If anyone wants to know more about sound healing and sound therapy, reach out to Lisa Mann Jones because she is the expert on that. But what I do know is the lower the frequency, the more rooted we are, and the higher the
Mhm.
frequency, the more like you're reaching up into the angels. So like I think it's 560 something hertz. You're reaching up in there. And I typically just like the 432, but you find what you like. Like there's no
Love
wrong
it.
answer. Yeah. It's
Ooh,
really good.
so good. So good. So good. So good.
We need some
Oh,
music up in here, Tiara.
I know, right? I know, like copyright and everything.
Yeah.
Mm, mm. So, how do you recommend someone like really start to get connected with soul and then like applying it to business?
Well, if they're just getting started,
Mhm.
I recommend doing a morning soul routine. I totally recommend a morning routine. And what that looks like is um, meditate, move,
Mm.
and eat something that feels really good and clean in the body. Put good energy in your body. Um, and in the mornings, get a routine for yourself because if you, I mean, any leader will tell you that. They got
Yes.
to have a routine in the morning and it has to be sacred to you. And so if you're a mom, get up earlier. I've just read it. I listened to a great podcast on moms and helping them get energized for the day. If your child is over 2, she says that you can have a morning soul routine. And if you're not making
Mhm.
time for yourself, then it's a huge service, not only you, but to your children. And so over 2, have a morning soul routine and it's yours. Even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes, it's yours.
Yes.
So listen to a guided meditation. I can recommend going to the See Body Soul Business app. You can get free meditations in there. They're guided. You can also YouTube it as well. You can get guided meditations there. Move whatever you enjoy moving to. Don't just exercise because you have to look fit or to be fit.
Mhm.
Find something that you enjoy. Like I love my trampoline. I love to dance. I love to run up and down the steps with my dogs. Like do the things that help you move. And that'll get what that does is it gets endorphins going and it also raises your vibration. And I suggest moving for about 20 minutes if you can, but 5 minutes if you struggle with time. Any time is
Right.
better. And actually, they say that if you do spurts of like 5 minutes, say you do spurts of 5 minutes like 4 times a day, that's 20 minutes right there. And actually,
Yes.
that spike in your heart rate is actually very healthy for you, um, and can even lead to weight loss. So that's really good too.
Hey,
Yeah,
good side effects. Haha.
yeah.
Positive all around.
So so that's the first thing of getting your business in alignment is really starting with that morning soul routine. And then from there, once you get better and better at it, I can't recommend enough a soul business coach. I mean, whether I
Mhm.
don't care if you go to me or not, but of course I would love for you to go to me. But if you didn't, that's okay too. But it's a that aligns with the idea that you don't have to do it one way and
Mm.
your business can look many different ways. And you can do your business online, not just on one platform. You know, it can be on many different platforms. Get with you who really understand what business online is in relationship with your alignment. And that's what
Mhm.
we haven't really discussed that yet. The alignment piece is where you meet soul. So getting your
Yes.
head, your heart, and actions all moving in the same direction, that's when you are with soul.
Mm.
And that's the important thing. And so somebody who knows that and understands that isn't going to push you in a direction that is not soul driven. Soul driven is getting you fast success. There's many roads that lead to Rome. Soul is just the fastest way to go.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Feels so good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, me too.
It's so beautiful because I think, so many people are focused on the push, 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 the
Yeah.
how, and all of that. And they're disconnecting from who they truly are. They're disconnecting from like what feels good. And it's just focusing on this end game. And really, if we kind of let some of that go and focus not so much on like the outcome, but focusing on like how do we feel and what feels good and how excited we are to share what we have with other people, that's putting us like really like that's getting us in alignment, that's getting us to soul, and that's getting us where we want to go and that with the speed that we are looking for.
Exactly, because you're in attraction mode. When you're in that high vibration or that higher energy level, or if you want to call it higher attitude, feeling really good, that means
Mhm.
that you are in an attraction state that you're getting what you want. We're always in attraction state no matter what. I mean, we're in attraction. Attraction is like gravity. And so
Yes.
you can't live without attraction. Now, you may be attracting a lot of what you don't want.
For
And that
sure.
you don't feel like it's rando when you're all over the place with your emotions. But if you
Mhm.
can raise your emotions to a place where you feel content, and I'm not talking about like how, you know, Tira and I like, wow, you don't have to be like, I'm excited to be attracting what you want. Okay. Attracting
Yes.
what you want is feeling satisfied or better. And so
Mm.
if you can feel satisfied or better, you're in attraction mode. And what that means is you're in the attraction mode that is pulling in what you desire instead of what somebody else desires. What you desire instead of some crazy thing happening that you don't want to happen. So,
Oh, hold on. Unmute.
oh, well, the
Yeah.
universe what had something to say. I don't know what. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. That
I
was so
can't hear
fun.
you. Hold on a second. That's
Did your
bizarre.
headphones pop out? Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I cannot hear you.
Mercury in retrograde.
Hold on. So weird. You were saying you had something off with your Yeti, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, law of attraction working right before our eyes.
Yes.
I'm going to see if I can just turn. Well, I don't want to give an echo. I don't know what to do, T. Maybe it's the universe saying, okay, you're done, you two. You've done
Oh
enough.
my gosh, I've done enough. We've done enough. um, Let us know. Can you hear Virginia? Because I still want to be able to I
Cheryl's
want her to.
saying Mercury retrograde.
Yes, Mercury is in retrograde. It's doing all of
I
the
think I'll have a
things.
drink.
Yes, it is time for a drink. So let me know. I'm like not even seeing people coming through. So let me open on my end on my phone
Okay.
and double check. And see if you can hear me, then
There
I
you
want to
are. I
know.
can hear you.
Yes.
I just
Okay.
switched
Melissa,
it. I went in and I switched it. Okay, good.
perfect. Lovely. All right. Okay. Pam says that she can hear Virginia. Melissa says she can hear both.
Perfect.
Beautiful. This is all
Yay.
beautiful, all perfect.
Thanks for staying with us.
Thank you for staying and hanging out. I probably won't edit this out for the podcast because I'm
That'll
lazy
be
like
fine.
that. But it is all
Hey,
beautiful and all great and all perfect, so everyone can understand this is totally fine, and it's okay
it is.
when things go a little like
Absolutely.
it's just another time to pour a glass of wine and keep it moving. So I wanted to ask, well, let's see what you got going on. So I know that we all know that you're a coach and you have amazing programs and so many different things. So I want to know what is going on in the world of Virginia right now.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, let me tell you, T. All right.
Break it down.
Let's just break it down here. Okay. So, I have been doing one of those things where you reassess, and
Mhm.
because 2019 into 2020 was my best year. Hit six figures.
Hey.
My best year. And I'm truly grateful and am honored to have that success. But within that success, I realized, okay, I need to re-examine things, because when you start rolling, when you start getting that ball rolling and going and going and going, all of a sudden you start choosing and picking things based on tribe a lot. And so I was
Yes.
picking and choosing things based on tribe, and I realized that I wasn't picking, I left my out of it sometimes.
Oh, yes.
And so, and while I was having fun and all that, I started feeling burnt. I started getting a little burnt out.
Mhm.
Um, just being really honest. And so I really had to just pull things back and just look at what was going on with all of the things. Like, for instance, we launched again another app, the See Body Soul Business app, and I mean that space. I just love it so much.
Yes.
Yeah. um, we have I just graduated. I'm about to graduate actually, another, round of, coaching certification graduates. So we've got
Woo!
yes, we've got Joy Ruffin and Kimberly Long about to graduate, along with some others. So I'm very excited for them. Um, so I just really wanted to examine, and then, with the community, the business
Mhm.
community with my one-on-one coaching, that's still going strong. I wanted to examine what it was that I really loved and what it
Yes.
was that I wanted to carry with me into 2021. And what I know for sure is that I love it all.
All the things. Give me all the
All
things.
the things. But if I were to kind of narrow it down, it's a support to the Body Soul Business app, holding space for those that want to come in and be a part of it. That's just holding space. Um,
Mhm.
there's free communities that you can have your free groups in there. I just want to hold space for people to be in there. And then the second piece is of that is I am actually on track to creating the Soulpreneurs Association to be the first 501c3 dedicated nonprofit dedicated to soulpreneurs. And my goal with that
Mm.
is to be able to provide grants for up and coming entrepreneurs that cannot support themselves to buy things like Wix and techie tools that they need to get their business up and
Mm.
going and running. I want to provide, I want an avenue for successful entrepreneurs, successful soulpreneurs like UT and Teresa and Cheryl and all of you to be able to donate and be able to count it as charity to those that need courses. So
I
let's
love that.
say you want to donate to Cheryl's course. Instead of paying straight up for Cheryl's course, you would pay this for the scholarship. You would donate to the 501c3 scholarship. It would be 100% write off on your taxes as a charitable contribution. And then you can gift it to the person who's going to take Cheryl's course.
Oh,
So
that's beautiful.
I'm so excited. And then on the other hand, having still this business community, the Soulpreneurs VIP, for a long time, for the past 2 years, I have actually been the ones to teach all of the programs like Instagram and Facebook and all of this. And I'm ready to pass that on. I'm ready
Mm.
to pass that on to the people that are the like niche experts in that area. And I want to provide the funding to be able to do that. Like, I want to bring them in to pay for them to teach those courses to the members of the Soulpreneurs membership program. And
Mm.
so it's a big thing, but also it's one that has always, like with speakeasy and all of that, I've always had in mind the heart of a nonprofit, but I've never understood how it's all supposed to work out. And so talking to
Right.
people over the past few months, this is what has come. And I don't know how long it's going to take to create this. The I've got to find the board members to support it.
Mhm.
I've got to find the funding to get it started.
Yes.
But that is the app, and the membership belongs in that nonprofit. On the second piece of this is my heart is in the certification program.
Mhm.
And that's my baby to launch ASAP. And it's going to be launching in the next 2 weeks, which is the 4th round of the
Ooh.
certification program. And it was formerly known as Sovereign School. It's now going to be Soulpreneurs University, the coaching certification program. And it still will be a dual certification. The idea of it is that it's a birthing process. So when you're getting certified to coach in this next round, it will be, instead of a 6-month program, I'm extending it to being like a birth and having it at 9 months,
Ooh.
where the beginning, it'll start as branding and allowing the coach to go through a process of finding their soul niche, finding what
Mm.
really lights them up on the inside, and taking them through the process of not just branding, but finding, what website is going to work for them, how to build that website, and then how to actually build community right there in those first 3 months. So I'm going to be helping
Mm.
people build community in the first 3 months. No matter whether they know what their niche is or not, it doesn't matter. You know this. We can build community without even what we want to do,
So
right?
true. So, so true.
So the first 3 months is all about the build and then making money immediately, because I know how important that is right now. The second 3 months is the certification part. So instead of 1 day a week, it's going to be 2 days a week, with the life coaching and their choice of the second certification being intuitive soul, business, leadership, and health coaching. So they'll get to choose. And within those 3 months is that process. And then the last 3 months is all about the launch. It's all about getting them up and going to be able to launch that puppy into the online world and get them to go, and they wait and they fly, they spread their swan wings and they
Yes.
go. They go.
Mm.
So that's the baby that I'm about to launch. And I've spent, Tiara, I've spent a lot of time just inward, and a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
time just taking my time to do this in a way that is in even more upscaled, in alignment with soul. And that's what's
Mm.
important to me, is that it doesn't stay the same, is that it just keeps getting better and better and better.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you
And I
for
love that. Thank you for hopping on and thank you for sharing. And I love, you are such a great inspiration and such a great example. So, for those of you who have listened since the beginning, we talked about taking the time to reconnect and relook about and change what we're doing. V had a 6-figure year last year. Yes. So many people, that's like the biggest thing. That's their biggest goal, right? Is to get their business to that 6-figure mark. And she did that. And you know what? She also took time to reflect on what she really wanted and kept going. And it keeps getting better and better and better. We can always change it up. We can always restructure. We can always grow. And I love that. And thank you for that message, V. So for anyone that wants to connect with you, what are the best ways to get connected?
I would love for you to go to soulpreneurs.org, or soulpreneurs.org, and look at what we've got going on there. And also the website certifiedcoachingschool.com. Certifiedcoachingschool.com. And when you go there, if you're interested or not or whatever, you can sign up for the email list and get all of the details as they roll out for that. But soulpreneurs.org basically has all of where I'm focused. And then the certified coaching school is the one where, if you do want to get certified or you want to watch what's going on with the launch, I highly suggest you get some, this is a great little tip for those that are, starting to work their businesses. Get on people's email lists and see how they launch, because
Mm.
it's so important to watch how that goes. Mine is going to be different. I'm really in this easeful mode, and I'm in an attraction mode. So you're going to see how soul led businesses do things just differently than other coaches out there. And you're going to notice the difference in the ease. And you're going to notice the difference in just how it's done. So it'll be cool to see how you want to launch and how you want to do it.
I love that. I
I
love
love
it. I love it.
I love you, and I love Cheryl, and I love everybody so much. I like look at the little. I can't see it on the screen here, but I can see it on my phone. All the little comments that have been coming through.
Oh,
It's
thank
so
you.
cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I appreciate all of you. So, is there anything else that you would like to leave us with today before we hop off?
I think the last piece and what I've learned in the past 6 months or 7 months is don't be afraid to go inward.
Mm,
You're not going to lose ground on your business if you go inward, and there's no rush. You've got this, and it's all going to flow in so fast once
mm,
you surrender and release the need, because
so
it's
true.
all done for you.
Yes. Yes. Slow down. I totally
Yeah.
got that message earlier today talking to someone else. I was like, slow down. Slow down and you will speed up. So thank you all so much for listening, for watching, for joining us. Please, 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 if anything resonated, connect with Virginia. She's amazing, amazing, amazing. If you are thirsty anytime during this video or this this podcast, of course, you can always go to winedivatiara.com and check out all the wines we have to offer. I will also drop in the chat all the things. So my link tree link, so you can just get all access to all the things from groups to wine club to anything and everything. Yes, Ms. B.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but I have to plug you because your wine is freaking fantastic. It's amazing. It
Thank
is a
you.
step above, and you are, if you're wondering the quality of the wine, it's impeccable. It's so good on the tongue. I have a very, very sensitive, good palate because I've been drinking wine. Napa Valley, when I lived there, it ruined me.
Yes, of course.
Ruined me. And so if you've been thinking about getting tea wine, please do yourself a favor and have some of that luxury in your life.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, thank you all so much for listening and watching. I hope you have a lovely Thirsty Thursday. V, would you like to hop over to Instagram and do a Q&A?
Oh my God, would I? Yes.
Yes. So for
Let's
those of
do
you
it.
for those of you watching live, if you want to ask V some questions and get some nitty gritty, right now, live coaching, all that good stuff, hop on over to Instagram, Wine Diva Tiara on the Insta. See you in a couple minutes. Cheers.